And I feel like I am not a person who likes pain at all. I've never liked pain. I never liked uncomfortability. And I feel like in life in general, like life is full of uncomfortability. You know, life is full of uncomfortable situations, and you have to just be strong and, you know, roll with the punches. And like Cassie said, take it day by day, you know? Hi, my name's Elii Ormond, and this is a series on my channel called Elii Art and Chat Videos. This is not like the first video I've ever done in this style, but basically what I'll be doing is I'll be drawing and I'll be chatting, basically. Just a quick trigger warning, in this video I will be talking about suicide, depression, anxiety, stress, all of the above, just how my mental health has been recently. Yeah, it's just gonna be a very open and honest conversation. But before the video starts, don't forget to follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter, and they're always linked in my description box below. So subscribe if you want to join the Elii Army, but that's it. So let's just get on to this video. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is, and if I'm crouching down, it's because I am drawing right here, as you'll probably see on the other camera angle. But one thing I want to start off talking about is just how I've been recently and throughout this year so far. So it is March 7th right now, 2022, and this year I have been so emotionally drained. I feel like it's just been very hard, like, mentally for me. And like, fun fact about me, not really too fun, but I have always dealt with like suicidal thoughts my entire life. It's always been very hard for me to, I guess, appreciate being alive, if that makes sense. I always say, and always have said my whole life, like, I never asked, you know, to like be born basically and be alive. And that mindset, especially for a child, it's just, I feel like a very dark like space to be in a lot of times. And I always say, like, if I had the option to have not existed, I would not be here basically. And that's one of the reasons, one of the many reasons why I've never wanted kids, because I just feel like life is fucking tough. And everybody says, you know, how like just gotta kind of roll with the punches, and, you know, that's just a part of life, like life's not easy. And my thing is, I always just feel like if life's not easy, then why the fuck am I here? It's just like, I feel like the good don't be outweighing the bad a lot of times. And I know it's like, it's a negative mindset to be in, and it's definitely not a mindset I feel like anybody should be in, but it's definitely a mindset that I can admit that I've been in like my whole life. And so I know for me, finding the appreciation for just being alive, and it has been a journey for me. It's just been like hard at times basically. And I feel like last year, 2021, that was the year I felt like I believed in myself more than I ever have in my life. And I definitely saw like a lot of growth, like when it comes to like my career, a lot of growth, and just like a lot of different areas in my life last year. Just, you know, thinking I can manifest my dream life. You know how, like, I don't know if you heard, like, you know, people always saying how, like, you know, like, you just gotta change your mindset and this and that. And I truly have been trying, you know, I truly have been trying to change my mindset. I truly have been trying to be more positive.
Another one, thank you. Another one, thank you. Another one, thank you.
And just speaking positive affirmations, you know, all of the things, doing yoga, meditating, all of the things that, you know, you may hear spiritual people like say to do, but just a whole bunch of things, trying really any method possible to better my life, eating healthy. I've been a vegetarian now for, this is my second year now, changing my diet, just trying to like better myself in any way I feel like may, I guess, benefit me. And I feel like I kind of got to a point recently where I feel exhausted. I feel I've like tried so hard to like just roll with the punches and tell myself that everything happens for a reason, you know, whatever the case may be, but it's just been hard. And I feel like I am not a person who likes pain at all. I've never liked pain. I never liked uncomfortability. And I feel like in life in general, like life is full of uncomfortability. You know, life is full of uncomfortable situations, and you have to just be strong and, you know, roll with the punches. And like Cassie said, take it day by day, you know. That's a Euphoria reference if you guys like watch Euphoria. But yeah, it's just been very exhausting, very tiring. And me now being an adult, like I'm 21 now, and I've been in LA for, is this my 3rd year now? I've been in LA since August of 2019, and it's just been a journey. And sometimes I can just be very over life, very over everything, and it's just very much so been a hard place to be in. And when I get really low, like nothing can really matter to me anymore. And I know one thing for me last year that really like helped me and kept me going was the art I was making, the music I was making. Lack of creativity, I felt very much so like a lack of creativity recently, and I feel like I've been trying to create in despite of my mental health being in shambles. Cause basically like what I'm trying to say is that like last year I like believed in myself so much, and yes, I did receive a lot of success, a lot of growth, a lot of personal growth, a lot of career growth, all that shit. But at the end of the day, like I still have struggles, and it can still be very hard for me to like financially take care of myself living in LA. Like living in LA in general is expensive as fuck, and I model full time. Like I don't have a regular 9 to 5. I hadn't had a regular 9 to 5 since November of 2020, and so I've been like doing this shit, winging this shit. I don't have an agency. I've just been like, you know, self-submitting and like booking things myself, and it's like I'm still here obviously, but it's not been easy whatsoever. And yeah, I have tried to like force myself and put myself in uncomfortable environments, uncomfortable situations, pushing myself to face my fears, because all those things, you know, make you stronger, make you a better person. But after a while, like even for example, like cold showers, right? I don't know if you guys have seen Frank Ocean's Blonde Radio message with the Iceman, but the Iceman, which I'll like put it here so you know at least what I'm talking about. If you want to watch this, I would heavily suggest anybody watch this, especially if you're struggling with your mental health, if you're struggling with like a loss of a family member or a loss of a loved one in general. Like I feel like this is a very good just thing to listen to. Like in the beginning of this year, I was listening to it like every single day. But in this radio episode, the Iceman talks about how like he takes cold showers and how like the benefits of it. And even though obviously like cold showers are cold and like uncomfortable, the benefits, like if you listen to it, you'll see what I'm talking about. But basically, so because like I said, like I'm a person who is not big on being uncomfortable. I want to live a very comfortable life. Like it's very exhausting to me and tiring that life is like not easy, like and that may be like, damn, but you're a slouch, you need to get over it. But the fact that like I said, like I never asked to be here. I don't want kids, and I would never put anybody on this earth. It's not my mission in life. It's not my goal in life. It's not what I aspire to do. And you know, not bashing anybody who necessarily does, you know, want to have kids and everything like that, because do as you please, your body, your choice, your life, your choice. But for me, it's just never been something that ever like that I wanted to do or felt like it was right for me. So I've been feeling a lack of creativity recently, definitely. If you don't know, I've been self-directing projects since I was about 17 going on 18. I have my project 18, which is 12 photo shoots and a visual and a behind the scenes vlog. My second project is called Fear for What, which is another 12 photo shoots and a visual. And then I have my third project, which is Alone, which I believe has 8 or 9 photo shoots and doesn't have a completed visual. But the reason why that is the case is because the pandemic and I didn't get it finished and everything like that. So this will be my 4th project that I'm working on. It's like self-directed project that I'm working on. And as I'm working on it, I've been very low mentally, and it's taken a toll. And I was trying to push through and trying to, you know, still continue to make the project anyway, because I felt like that was the right thing to do. Like my art is something that drives me and keeps me inspired, but more recently my art hasn't like kept me inspired, hasn't been the thing that's driving me, has not been the thing that keeps me going. And that has been a very scary thing for myself, because I just feel like, well damn, like if you don't even care anymore about the art that you're creating, you don't even care anymore about, you know, anything, like what is it giving? You know, like my art is definitely something that always could bring me back when I'm feeling very down, but it's just been tough. Like mentally, like girl, I have not been okay, like whatsoever. Yeah, and the reason why I wanted to even like make this video is because I was just like earlier today watching my old YouTube videos, because I definitely like to do that every now and then. I don't do it as often as I used to, but I like to go back and look at my own art and content that I've like created, just to like reflect on like how far I've grown and just who I am now, and just look at the quality of like what I made, and just like self-reflection and everything like that. And I was looking at my old Get Ready With Me, and I was talking. It inspired me to do it again, because I was saying how like I want to be more of a transparent on my like YouTube channel, and I want to like talk about mental health, and I want to like do this and I want to do that, because I have all of these goals and all these things that I want to do, and it's like, but I'm not doing it, or I may be doing it but just not as like much as I want to do it. And one thing about myself is I am kind of hard on myself. That's because I got a lot going on in my head. But I just want to come on here and draw and talk to whoever's listening, whoever's watching. People may relate to the feelings that I feel, or you know, you may just wanna, I don't know, watch me draw. Whatever the case may be, whatever you came to this like video for, like it's just kind of for myself, like a journal entry diary type thing where I'm talking, and this is how I've been feeling recently, and I have not been feeling good. And mental health is it's something that I wish more people would prioritize. I've been heavily trying to prioritize my mental health, but you know, it's been a journey. It's been a struggle some days, even when it comes to like bills and like responsibility and things like that. Like all of the stresses that like I've been feeling, like I kind of got to the point where it was not even like stressing me in the same way anymore. Like I just felt kind of numb to everything. Like everything just felt, yeah, like, and instead of stress, I just felt like numb. Like I'm just like existing at this point. Like I'm just going with the flow, and I'm questioning everything. Yes, I don't think I said that yet. I have been questioning everything in my life. Like I've been questioning like my beliefs. Like I'm not sure at this current stage in my life. Like I don't know what the fuck I believe. Like it's been hard. Like it's just been hard. Like everything just has just been not smooth. And I'm a Cancer moon, for anybody who like cares about like, you know, zodiac signs and shit like that. But always emotional. Man, your boy be sad as fuck. And one thing is, I usually don't like to talk about like my sadness or anything like that, because I just never want to bring anybody else in that negative headspace if they're not already there. Well, not even if they're not already there, because nobody should be in that headspace, but like I just never want to like, you know, bring anybody else like in the negative headspace that I can be in. But at the same time, like I would just love to just talk and like express my feelings, because I mean, this is my channel, you know, and I can do that. So that's just what I'm doing, and maybe you guys will relate to my feelings. And yeah, this is a community. This is what I want out of my channel. I want to just be able to express myself, let you guys know how I'm feeling, and keep you updated with my life. And right now I am in a dark place mentally, and hopefully I can crawl out of this hole that I'm in. But I don't know, yeah, life just seems very weird. And I am also affected by my environment, the things around me, the things in the world that's happening, this pandemic. I feel like all this talk on war, like I feel like everything, like I absorb like a sponge in a way. I feel like through last year I became more and more introverted. Just being around more people, I've noticed that I seriously have to protect my energy, because I am very sensitive, I feel like, to other people's energies. Other people's energies can exhaust me a lot. Other people's energies can stress me out. Other people's energies can just like throw me off and make me not feel as much of myself, I guess. I feel like I'm always having to get back to myself and get back to what I think is like important, I guess. And right now I don't know what is important, and I don't know where my next chapter or my next step in life is, or how this month of March is gonna go, you know, and how this year is gonna go. It's just been a lot, yeah. But I'm hoping to like get like a therapist, or like talk to a professional. Instead of talking to the internet, I should definitely probably be talking to a professional, but that costs money, you know, and time, and these are obviously excuses, but money is a real factor, you know, to anything in life. So yeah, that's me. I think another thing is like social media can be like so misleading. It's so funny because recently I have been opening up more about my mental health to the people around me, and just like like letting them know about like how I do battle with like suicidal thoughts, like really on a daily basis, honestly. And just like my thought process will be going in my brain, and like I feel like a lot of people around me have been shocked because like they just didn't realize like the shit that I be going through. But do not believe what you see on social media, okay? And what you see on social media, like people only usually, you know, they only really talk about the good in their life. They only talk about like their ups, but people really don't be showing their bads and their downs, which is fine. I mean, you don't gotta be showing your downs to a whole bunch of strangers on the internet who, you know, are judging you. Cause people are gonna watch this video and judge me, you know, and people are gonna have their own opinions. People are gonna, you know, think, because I mean, everybody has opinions, everybody has thoughts, and everybody got some shit to say, and everybody think they can and have the right to say whatever, which is fine, freedom of speech. But I just wanted to have like an update, and this is my update. This is like, which this is not a good update, like, you know, but this is how I've been feeling. So if you guys have any advice for me on what you guys like, how you guys cope with the low like moments in your life, I feel like I've been trying to do research and looking up and watching videos on like how to just get out of a negative headspace, and I've been hearing people say yoga and meditate and all of the things that I feel like nothing has been working. Like drawing hasn't been working, like my hobbies, making music, I write music, like writing hasn't been working, like everything has just felt so forced. I just haven't felt the same passion that like I used to feel about anything that I used to be passionate about. If you watch my last Get Ready With Me, I talk about how like I wanted to start being more consistently drawing, and I wanted to like just be more consistent in all of my arts and crafts. But the fire that I used to feel like, and the passion just for life in general, just for existing, has just lowered. So yeah, I hope that I get out of this negative headspace. I hope that I can feel passionately about my art again. I hope I can feel passionately about my projects. I actually put a hold to my 4th self-directed project I'm working on because like it just hasn't felt, I haven't felt right about continuing to create it at the moment. So yeah, we'll see. I think it'll be interesting to see. Hopefully it'll be a good interesting and not a bad interesting, but I think it will be interesting just to see how these next months will go, how this year will go, and hopefully I can come back with a more positive update on my mental health and on just how I'm doing in life. Hopefully I'm in a much better place in life soon, because your boy is tired. Your boy is tired as fuck all the time. And yeah, so I think I'm just gonna leave the video here because I honestly don't really have anything else to say. And I am going back and forth about how I feel about even making this video, because it's like I said, like people need positivity. People need to hear positivity. At least is what I tell myself in my brain. Like people need to like, you know, have hope. And I just feel like I don't want to like be like just bringing negative energy to the internet. But it's just a talk, so feel free to watch or not. And I'm gonna continue this drawing until I don't feel like drawing it anymore. And that's what I gotta say. So have a good day, y'all. Okay, so that was the end of the video. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to comment down below any other video suggestions you may have for me. Don't forget to hit the post notification bell if you want to be notified when I post. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to join the Elii Army. And also don't forget to stream both my EPs, Things Have Changed and Getting Higher, out now on all streaming platforms. But that's it for me, so bye guys.